What is up, guys? Rampage here to bring you another Pokemon Wi-Fi battle, and I have one of the most epic battles ever versus ItzKousii. I advise you to go check out his channel right now. Comment and like his videos and go subscribe to him because he is a great battler and cool stuff, and he actually posts great videos. So anyway, to the battle, he's going to lead with a Celebi, and I'm going to lead with my Rotom. I'm just going to go for the Volt Change, predicting the switch, and luckily he switches out into his Milotic, probably predicting the Overheat. And that's good because I almost KO'd this thing. So now I'm just going to go out in the Mets, thinking that a Stone Edge should be able to kill with that low HP and Mets' great attack. So I'm just going to go for the Stone Edge, and that's not going to KO it. The Milotic barely lives, so that's telling me that it's a defensive Milotic. It's most likely max defense and max HP, or max defense and maybe a little bit of special defense and investments. I'm not sure. So anyway, now I'm going to go out into my Vaporeon because I'm going to try and get a Toxic off on this thing. But I actually predict him to switch. Well, I don't know if he's going to switch into a Celebi, but I predicted a switch, and I'm actually going to go for the Boiling Water and try and get the burn. I actually predicted a switch into his Scizor, which I saw that he had on his team. And luckily I get the burn off on the Celebi, and now I'm just going to go out into my Naturi as he goes for the Trick. I really wasn't predicting that, but I guess I should have seen this, though it was a lead Celebi. I'm like, even I used one before, once, but, I really wasn't predicting it too much. So now he's just going to set up his rocks, and I'm just going to set up my rocks because I think that's the most important thing to do right now, because rocks are the most important move in the rocks are the most important move in the game. So now he's going to go back out into his Milotic, and I'm going to be forced to switch because I'm locked in the Stealth Rocks. And I'm just going to go out into my Claydol, which isn't a bad switch because my Claydol does carry the Toxic. So that would be a good switch for me. And he's going to go for the Toxic himself on my Claydol. And I really don't care too much because Claydol's main purpose is only to go for the Rapid Spin. So yeah, that's pretty good right there. He doesn't have his rocks up anymore. Now he's going to go for the Boiling Water, and I thought I would take that worse, but actually I take that much better than I thought I would, which is great. Now I'm going to go for the Toxic, and yeah, just pro. Claydol is such a beastly special wall. Like, it has good physical defense too, so that's why I really like Claydol. So anyway, he's going to switch out and go out into his Rachi now. And I'm going to switch back out into my Naturi because I don't know why I switched out into Naturi. Oh yeah, I wanted to get a Leech Seed off on his Milotic. So now he's going to go for the Fire Punch, and that only does half because this is my defensive Naturi and not my special defensive one. I'm going to go for the Thunder Wave, predicting it to be the Choice Scarf set, but the Choice Scarf Trick Thunder Wave, well, it makes sense that he wouldn't have two. Well, he might have two Trick Pokemon on his team. I'm not sure. So anyway, I thought it would be a Thunder Wave Iron Head set, so that's why I went for the T-Wave, but it's not. So now I'm just going to go out to my Rotom Heat, which is Specs, obviously. Go for the Volt Change. It didn't do too much, so it's kind of telling me that this Jirachi is special defensive, because I still have the Specs on my Rotom. So now I'm just going to go back out in the Claydol, and now I'm going to go back out in the Rotom, thinking he's going to go for some type of move. I don't really know. But yeah, he actually goes for the Iron Head. It doesn't do anything. And I predicted him to stay in. I went for the Overheat, and I missed, which sucks because that means he can get off a Wish, which sucks a lot. But I'm just going to stay in and go for the Overheat again because I'm thinking a Specs Overheat would do just about a good chunk of damage to anything on his team. So that's good because I almost KO this Infernape, but it lives with a slither of HP and gets back to Wish. So now I'm just going to switch out into my Naturi as fodder because it's the best thing I could do. But he actually goes for the U-turn, and he's going to go back out into his Rachi, I think. Yeah, he's going to go back out into his Jirachi, and that's not going to do anything. Well, not anything. It's actually going to kill me with a Fire Punch, which isn't too bad because my Naturi was basically useless with the Scarf on it, so it was a good thing to let it die so I can get a safe switch out in the Rotom, go for the Trick, predicting some type of switch actually, but he actually just decides to stay in and go for the Toxic, which isn't a bad play on his part because getting a Toxic off on anything is actually kind of good. Well, not anything, but it's actually kind of good. So I'm just going to go for the Volt Change just to see if he'll stay in or not, and since he's going to stay in, I'm actually just going to go out into my Claydol and he's forced to toxic something that's already poisoned, so it's not going to work. So now he's going to switch out, and I'm going to go for the EQ just in case he didn't want to switch out. Maybe he wanted to Father's Jirachi or something, I'm not sure. But he doesn't. He actually just goes out into a Celebi that resists Earthquake, so it actually takes it well. And now I'm going to go out into my Ments, thinking he might go for the Rocks again, and I wanted to get Ments in before he sets up Rocks. But he actually goes for the Leaf Storm, which doesn't hurt me at all because I quad resist it, and now I might be able to get up a sub real easy and set up. But he actually goes for the Hidden Power, which is super effective against me, and it's most likely Ice. And it's a good thing I set up a sub too, because if you would have got that crit on me without the sub, I would have definitely died. So now I'm thinking that he has -2. I'm thinking I should be able to survive at HP Ice. So I'm going to go for the Dragon Dance, and I am able to survive that Hidden Power. I'm thinking that it's Ice. He didn't really say what type of Hidden Power it is, but seeing the damage, I thought it was Ice. So now he's gonna, I don't know what he's gonna do. Probably predict the Outrage and send in his Milotic as Death Fodder, because 2 Outrages will be able to KO this Milotic, even if it is max defense or something. Even with the Toxic on it, activating its Marble Scale, I'm still going to be able to 2-hit KO it, which is great because now I think that's like the first Pokemon I actually KO'd on his team. Now it's going to go out into a Scizor, which is going to go for the Bullet Punch and easily KO my my Salamence. So now I'm going to go out in the Rotom thinking that Overheat's going to be doing a lot of damage to anything, but he actually predicts my I over-predicted him to switch. I predicted him to switch out, and I go for the Volt Change, which isn't too bad because I can come out into my Vaporeon, which can take the Bullet Punches all day. And I'm just going to go back out in the Rotom when he brings in his Celebi. I thought I went for the Toxic on it, but I guess I didn't. So anyway, now I'm back out in the Rotom, and I'm thinking he's going to stay in, so never mind. I'm stupid. Don't know what's going on right now. But it doesn't matter because I'm just going to go for the Overheat. And the Overheat will easily KO this Gliscor, which is great. Because getting Pokemon KO'd is great, I guess. Just like Tony the Tiger would say. So now he's going to go out into his Ape, and I'm predicting the Mach Punch or something. So I'm actually going to switch out and go out into my Claydol as Death Fodder. Because, well, if he went for the Mach Punch, it wouldn't have been a Death Fodder, but he actually went for the Close Combat. So now I'm just going to leave my Claydol in this Death Fodder because Claydol isn't doing much to this Ape or to anything really on his team. So now I'm going to go out into the most pro Scarf Pokemon ever, the most pro Revenge Killer, my Scarf Raikou, and I'm just going to go for the Hidden Power Ice, predicting his switch in the Celebi, which is absolutely, like I've been saying a lot, pro. So now he's going to go out into a Scizor, and I actually just switch out predicting the Bullet Punch. No, I actually I did predict the Bullet Punch, so I got into my Vaporeon, but he goes for the U-turn, and he gets the motherfucking crit, which is a pain in the ass because my Vaporeon is basically a useless piece of shit right now. Because it doesn't have enough HP to survive any hit from this Ape, which is most likely Choice Banded, because all apes nowadays are Choice Banded. Because, you know, Wild Chase set the Choice Banded ape trend, which I'm guessing it works pretty good and all. So, I don't know if I'll use one or not, because I like my Pokemon as it is, but who cares? So now I'm going to go out into my Rotom, and I'm just going to go for the Volt Change, because I knew a Volt Change would be able to KO that Scizor at that point, and the Scizor really couldn't hurt me. So I'm going to Volt Change out into my Raikou, and now I'm just going to actually do the same thing, I think. Yeah, I'm actually just going to do the same thing because I love the Volt Change and all. It's one of the best moves ever. I'm going to go Volt Change back out into my Rotom, and I think he has one Pokemon left, his Scizor. No, he has 2 Pokemon left. He has his Ape left and his Scizor left. So he's just going to go for the Close Combat to easily KO my Rotom, which isn't too bad because I can Revenge Kill. I can revenge kill it with my Raikou, with a stab thunderbolt, and I'm faster because of the scarf. So yeah, his ape is dead, and his Scizor will easily die to a thunderbolt from that low HP. And the bullet punch will not KO me even with a crit because I resist and all. So I'm going to go for the T-Ball, and that's going to be an epic, great game. ItzKousii, I really hope to battle you again sometime because you are just one of the most pro battlers ever. Comment, rate, subscribe, guys. Peace out, and yeah. Okay, so guys, I'm just going to take this time to tell you about a little new website out there. It's the Pokebattlers Xat chat site. You guys should really go there. Try and get some good battles. You know, both me and my opponent were on the Pokebattlers channel before, and it's a really great channel. You should go check the channel out and subscribe it and all. You know, if you want to get on the channel, it's not that hard. All you got to do, well, I'm not going to tell you about it because it's kind of long, but it's not that hard if you want to get on the channel. But you should go check out the Pokebattlers Xat chat. I'll leave the link in the description, of course. And yeah, have a great, guys. Peace out.